Okay, we've all been there, right? You take a perfect photo, maybe it's a great shot from your vacation or just a really cute picture of your pet. You're so excited to share it, you hit send and bam, the quality just tanks, it's gone. Well, let's talk about why that happens and more importantly, how to fix it for good.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You send this gorgeous, super crisp photo to your friends or family, but what they see on their end looks like it was taken with a flip phone from 2005. It's all grainy, blurry. It's just a total letdown. So frustrating.
The good news is you're not doing anything wrong, and this is a super easy problem to solve. So, in the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly why this happens, and I'll show you the simple tools and tricks to make sure your memories are always shared in their full, glorious detail. All right, so to defeat our enemy, we've got to understand it first. And the main villain in this whole story is a single, powerful process called compression. Think of it like this. Your original photo is like a big, perfectly packed suitcase. Now, to send it really fast, most messaging apps aggressively squish that suitcase down into a tiny little box. Sure, it gets there way faster, but everything inside gets all wrinkled and loses its shape. That's compression in a nutshell. You're trading all that beautiful detail just for speed. And I mean, the difference is just night and day. On the left, you've got your original file. It's big, maybe 10 megabytes, but every single detail is tack sharp. Then on the right, you have what actually gets sent, a file that's been crushed down to maybe 1 megabyte. You're losing 90% of the data. That's where all the quality goes.
So, where are the usual suspects? Where does this all happen? Well, the number one culprit is a standard text message, MMS. But it's not just that. Most of the chat apps we use every day, like WhatsApp and Messenger, do this by default to save data. And of course, social media platforms do it too when you upload. So how do we fight back? How do we send that original beautiful suitcase without it getting squished? The answer is actually incredibly simple, and it's super effective. We're going to use the cloud.
Here's the big idea. Instead of sending the actual compressed file, we're just going to send a link to the original file. Services you probably already use like Google Drive, iCloud, Dropbox, they're all perfect for this. They keep your full quality photo safe in the cloud, and all you have to do is share a simple link. It completely bypasses that whole compression nightmare. All right, theory is great, but let's get practical. How does this actually work? Let's walk through it using one of the most common tools out there, Google Drive. It's really just 4 easy steps. First, just upload your original photo or video right from your phone or computer into your Drive. Second, you just get a shareable link for that file. Now, step 3 is absolutely crucial. You have to make sure you set the permissions so that anyone with the link can view it. If you forget this, your friends are just going to get an access denied error. And finally, just copy that link and paste it anywhere, a text, an email, whatever. Done. They can now see and download the perfect, full-quality version. Okay, so sending a link is awesome and super reliable. But what if you want the photo to show up right there in the chat without it getting ruined? Well, turns out most chat apps have a fantastic little secret trick built right in for this. Seriously, this is a game changer. When you go to attach something in an app like WhatsApp, your muscle memory tells you to tap Gallery or Photo Library. Don't do it. That's the button that triggers the compression. Instead, look for the Document option. When you choose that, you're telling the app, hey, don't touch this file, just send it as is. You just browse to find your photo, send it, and it will arrive in its original, full-sized glory. Okay, so now you've got the 2 main weapons in your arsenal, the cloud link and the send as document trick. Let's pull it all together into a master plan with a few final pro tips that will guarantee perfect quality every single time. Just think of these as your new rules to live by. First, always share the original file itself. And please never send a screenshot of a photo. That's like making a photocopy of a photocopy. You lose even more quality. Second, just make a pact with yourself to never use MMS for important photos again. And finally, the golden rule, if you're ever in doubt, just use a cloud link. It is the most foolproof method, period. Whew, okay, we've covered a fair bit of ground. So let's boil it all down to the essentials. If you only remember 2 things from all this, make it these next 2 points. It honestly all comes down to these 2 golden rules. Rule number 1, for the absolute best quality and reliability, share a link from a cloud service like Google Drive or iCloud. It's always your best bet. And rule number 2, if you're inside a chat app and want to send the file directly, just remember that secret trick. Send it as a document, not as a photo from your gallery. That's it.
That is the core of the entire solution.
At the end of the day, this is all about preserving the quality of your best moments. I mean, you took the time to capture that perfect memory, right? So now you have the knowledge to share it perfectly too. No more blurry, pixelated disappointments. From now on, just crystal clear memories every single time you hit send.